back with you today. So last video I was feeling a bit low energy, didn't have much mojo, and I just created a few clusters. This video is completely the opposite. Reenie's come out with a brand new kit. I'm so excited. I've had a bit of a play with it already, and today we're going to make a project. I won't show it to you just yet, but I'll give you a quick flick through the kit. So it has basically these 2 pages and then a third page. I'm just going to show you this in a different colorway because I've already cut up my smaller strips. So you get 2 pages with large collage strips and then a third page with them in a smaller size. So this is one of the pink pages, and in Reenie's usual fabulous fashion, she has given them to us in all the colors. So I'll just do a quick flick. They are so pretty. Sorry, my screen's a little zoomed in. But they are absolutely fabulous and I'm so excited, and I'm super glad to have Mojo back. So as I said, I've already cut out my small ones, so I'm going to be using these small strips for our project today. So I'm going to pop these off to the side. Oh, hello Rubius. I've got a visitor out here. He might come and say hi. And been to Bunnings, grabbed myself a brand new glue gun, so hopefully that's going to behave itself as well. So I've just cut these out into their strips. My paper trimmer is playing up a little bit at the moment, so they've got slightly fuzzy edges, but I usually distress my edges anyway, so I'm not that fussed. So I've just cut these into strips, and I've also grabbed a tiny paper bag somewhere. Here we go. I've grabbed myself a tiny paper bag. These are easy enough to make. If you don't have any paper bags, you could make one. You could also just use an envelope, seal the envelope and cut the end off to give you a pocket with an opening on the short side. But I'm going to use this paper bag today, and I've also got just a scrap piece of some kind of dyed paper and a little white doily here. And I'm also going to need some stamps. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to lay my scrap of tea-dyed paper onto my paper bag, and it's a little bit too big, so I'm just going to tear it down. There we go. And some glue would be helpful. So just going to pop that one down there. And then I want a little bit of stamping in the background, I think. So I'll just grab, I've got my Miller and French stamp set here. And I've just got some brown ink. This is potting soil. And I'm just going to use the larger one, but I only need to ink up half of it because I'm only going to stamp on this side. And it doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, I prefer it if it's not. Just something a little bit like that. And I might just pop a little bit on the top and bottom corner in case it peeks out. Thank you all so much too for commenting with your Mojo ideas in my low energy video. There's some great ideas in there, so I encourage anyone to go back and read the comments on that video if you're looking for some things to do when you're feeling a bit low energy. Alright, so I think I might just wave my brush over this doily just to take that real stark whiteness off. And I want to layer that up on here. It's going to be a little bit wide. So I might just cut it in half and we can use half on another project. And then actually just cut these little pointy bits off so it's not so obviously just half a doily. So I think that's going to go there. And then I want to pick a part of one of these strips. to stick onto the front here. Any of them will work. She's so pretty, isn't she? I think we'll just have to have her. So I'm going to cut, I think I'll keep the number on the top and then her image. So I'll have that as my front decorative piece there. And I want a little bit of lace or something to go underneath. Something a little bit like that, I think, although I'm not sure if I like that lace. Maybe I would like the gauze better. Yes, I think I like the gauze better. Got a couple of the kitten, I'll say kittens, they're not kittens anymore, there'll be 2 in just a couple of days actually, on the table behind me, and I'm just waiting for one of them to launch themselves at me from behind. Sneak attack. So some of you might remember from last year, Rubius, one of the little kittens, he had 2 surgeries in very quick succession for hair blockages in his intestine. Fortunately, he recovered very quickly from both of those surgeries, and we now have a bit of a plan in place to help him not ingest so much fur. We get him clipped very short. He actually looks like a tiny little dragon because we leave one little bit of fluff on the end of his tail, and then he's got his big buffy hair on his head, and the rest of him's basically naked. So he's our little dragon. Alright, so I'm going to stick that on there like that. So trusty brand new glue gun. See how we go. Is it going to come out? It's thinking about it, it's thinking about it. Alright, well, put a whole glue stick in there, and it needs another one to push that glue stick through. So try again. I can hear it. Oh, there it is. Alright. Pop it around that way. And then a little bit more glue on here. Oops, I should have distressed the edges a bit more before I did that. Oh well, never mind. Not upside down. Pop her on there. And using the hot glue too, if you don't press it down too hard, it also gives you just a little bit of dimension on the project. Like, you can't really see it, but everything's not completely squashed flat, but it's not so sticky uppy that it would be problematic in a journal. Alright, and I think I want a label for the front. Alright, so getting a bit low on my brown labels here. Gonna have to print some more. So I'll just pick one. That one, no, too dark. Maybe this one. Yep, I think that'll work. Alright, so I've got my little label here and just trying to decide where I want to put it. I think I want to put it down the bottom here. maybe about there. I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue just because I've got it going. About there will do. Alright, so that's our little paper bag, and you can decorate it to, you know, your own taste and as much as you like. Oh, Tai Long, you're out here now. I'm getting invaded by cats. Alright, so pop that off to the side, and I want to use all of these little collage strips to make tiny tags to fill up my little bag here. So I'm just going to take each strip and have a look at it and decide where I want to snip it. So on this one, I think I want to snip, I want to have some of this wording on there. So I'm going to snip just above the flower, like that. And this one I'm going to snip here. And here. Oh, someone's not happy. He's been angry with he's a grumpy old man. I think he's about 14. But sometimes the younger cats, you know, they want to play, and he's a little bit, you know, get off my lawn. Doesn't want to play. Alright, so I've snipped all of those pieces down. Now I'm going to make sure they're all up the correct way. And I'm going to stack them up. I might have to go and rescue him from the kittens. And I'm just going to tap them all down so that the ends are all flush at the top here. And then I'm going to risk it and punch a hole in them all at the same time. So I've just got the crocodile here, and I want the larger hole. I'm just going to eyeball it. So I don't want to go in too far from here. Don't want my hole too deep into the tag. And then I'm just making sure that this side and this side visually look about the same. So, because I haven't measured anything. And then I'll just punch that out. Keep that here. And I'm just going to grab out a bunch of eyelets. And I'm just going to stick one in each tag. I'm not fussed about the colour. Alright, so I've got all of my eyelets popped in now, and they are slightly off centre, but we can live with that. And then I've just got some cotton lace stuff here, and it's a little bit too wide to go through my eyelet as it is, so I'm just going to cut it up the middle. That will also give me like a bit of a scruffy edge on one side, which I quite like. And it's got a pattern in the middle of this lace, so I can easily cut it and get it fairly even. Alright, and then probably need about that much. Just cut that one in half. And a little bit more, I think. 1, 2. Loki, what are you doing up here, buddy? Let me turn off this glue gun while you're up here, just in case. this is Loki, not that you can see much of him. Don't step on the keyboard, please. Thank you. He is, when we first got him, he was the most skittish cat I've ever known. When we went to the rescue place to look at the kittens, the lady said he hadn't come out to anybody and he came out to my daughter. So we had to get him. But yeah, he was absolutely terrified. If he had gone to a home without a sibling, I don't know whether he would have been able to cope. He was so scared. Anyway, so we've got him and a brother and a sister. But he's so mischievous, this cat. He's still quite skittish compared to the other two, but I'll wake up in the middle of the night, I can hear him climbing up things, and when I sort of realised where he was, he had somehow managed to climb up to the very top of the curtain rail, and these are full-length windows, floor-to-ceiling windows, or not quite ceiling, but full-length windows. The top rail is, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 inches down from the roof, and he's walking along the rail, and it's a skinny little rail. It's not like one of those big chunky round rails. It's like this tiny little skinny bit of metal, and he's looking for a way to get down. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, he does that quite frequently. So all I'm doing now is poking my little bits of shabby lace through my eyelet and then threading the lace back through to make a little tag. Now I haven't backed these tags onto anything, but if you wanted them to be a little more sturdy, you could definitely do that. Alright, so now I have all of my cute little tags that we basically made by cutting the collage strip in half. I think they came out super cute. So there we go. So now all I'm going to do is pop them into my little paper bag. Like that. And we've got a cute little bag of assorted tags. Here we go. So you could, I mean, that's probably a little chunky to stick in a journal on a page like that, but you could just include a couple of tags in the bag and pop that in as a pocket, or you could have it as an additional thing that goes along with a journal. So really cute. And I love, love, love the new Digi, so I'm really excited to be able to play with that, and I love the fact that my mojo feels like it's come back. So I'm sure I'll be sharing another collage strip video with you shortly. I will leave a link in the description box below to Reni's fabulous new kit, along with the labels and any other bits and pieces that I've used in today's project. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again next time. Bye!